Students, welcome to the Department of English, Payyanur College, Payyanur. Today we are going to learn the lesson Kelu, the play written by N. Sasidharan and E.P. Rajagopalan, prescribed in the textbook for English Common Course for Kannur University first semester degree students. Readings on Kerala. Module 1, Chapter 4. Kuru is a play on the life of a great historical figure from the northern part of Kerala, Vidwan P. Kelu, who lived a century ago, who was a political and social activist, who is not that popular as poets like P. Kunyaraman Nair, who were his contemporary. And this is an act. The writing and enacting of this play is an act to recover the name of people like Kelu from the memory of people. When we speak about Kerala Renaissance, we have to have a look at people and their activity of yesteryears. And Vidwan P. Kelu was using drama for propagating his ideas. See, he was a national leader and he was in the army, British army, and he resigned from the post of that soldier in the British, under the British government, to become a participant in the national movement. And so he dedicated his life for the cause of a great, what we can say, war against British imperialism, and at the same time against caste system that was prevalent in India. He learned Sanskrit from Patambi Government College, and along with P. Kunyaraman Nair, his colleague and comrade and companion, and he came back to his own native place in Kasaragod, Vellikot, and established a school. And he thought that he would get salary only in an independent India, and only from the free India he would get salary. But quite contrary to the expectations of all of us, of his own colleagues and friends, he committed suicide at the age of 29. So every year the Vidwan P. Kelu Trust would conduct a commemoration program. And when the drama of our interest begins, we see some people gathered at Kanyanad, Pudiyakota, and around that place. Vidwan P. Kelu Memorial Trust is convening a committee meeting, an executive committee meeting in 1997, and India was celebrating its 50th anniversary of Indian independence. And K. Madhavan, who presides over the meeting, makes an opinion, the trust chairman makes an opinion that year they should do something special, because Both these things can be clubbed together. The commemoration program of Kelu Nayar should go along with the celebration of Indian independence, the Golden Jubilee celebration. So they entrust K. Balakrishnan Master, who was a biographer of Kelu Nayar. And Balakrishnan Master, we find him immersed, engrossed in thought. He was unable to write a play because it's a very complex thing. A young man of great energy, all of a sudden, who tried to construct history, went out of history by killing himself. So it was an enigma. He could not reconcile with the issues that Kelu Nayar had faced. So he says, though I was able to write biography of Kelu Nayar, I don't think I will be able to complete writing a drama on Kelu Nayar. And Kelu Nayar himself appears on the stage by opening up the back curtain of the stage. As in a dream, the realist mode of the drama is upset through this action. A kind of magical realism is brought in by the dramatists to tell a different story. Dead people are not dead for ever. They would come back to our memory. So we have to rememorize to get energized by the deeds and words of those great people. K. Madhavan says that it would be possible to write a drama. It should be done because the new generation should know the life and works of Kelu Nayar. In depth and spread of his life should be known to the students or the new generation people. So he provises, no? And Balakrishnan Nambiar agrees to write. And there was a dilemma, confusion, a kind of writer's block experienced by K. Balakrishnan Nambiar, and Kelu Nayar himself comes to support him and asks him to write a drama about the contradictions and confusions in the life of Kelu Nayar. He says, in life, I never saw myself as an individual, Kelu Nayar says. The moment I had to, I dropped the curtain. I lived for the benefit of mankind, the people at large. When people could not understand me, I committed suicide. And this clash is to be brought in drama. He asked Balakrishnan to follow this mold, this structure, which Balakrishnan accepts. Balakrishnan Nambiar has this tension because Kelu Nayar is an ordinary man, not an extraordinary man, a down-to-earth ordinary man. But a person who is known to me, how can I convert him into a character? No, it was he who had made a school and who had begun to teach students Sanskrit, and also theatre groups in Maniyattu, Vellikothu, Parasnikadavu. And Balakrishnan himself knows Meenakshi, Dharman Nayar, all the people associated with Kelu Nayar. And also the drama, he was thorough with Lanka Dahanam, Pakanarthidam, Paduka, Pattabhishekam, and such things. And who is he actually? Whether he is Rama, whether he is Hanuman. There are so many characters. And who is actually Kelu Nayar was a little bit confusing. And that confusion is to be brought in the drama set Kelu Nayar. And Kelu Nayar disappears and Kunjiraman Nayar, P. Kunjiraman Nayar appears in. Kunjiraman Nayar also will be part of the drama because even otherwise, because they are so tenaciously tied up. One lived long, a lifelong sacrifice, we can say. Vakuകളുടെ Mahabali, as KGS has commented upon Kunyaraman Nair, he lived long. But the other person ended up his life at a very early stage. So Kunyaraman Nair says, see, you should never be hesitant to tell the story. I will show you some way. You can, of course, include me in the drama to create some theatrical effect, because I would love to be part of this drama, because he says, see, when you have all that knowledge, what is it that comes in the way and prevents you from completing the play? He asked. The soil, the imprint that Kelu had plowed and made fertile, this Vellikot soil, this Kaningad part, which I am part of. Then you can tell the story of Kelu connected with me and all other associates, close associates. Then you know everything. Then why are you hesitant? Go on with your plan. And Balakrishnan Nair says, I know everything, but Kelu Nair is beyond my grasp. I cannot compress everything into a small, what we can say, a chip like that. And Kelu Nair, Kunyaraman Nair says that you can elaborate, you can go beyond the person Kelu Nair and speak about Kelu. Kelu, the title, is very much significant. It is not about Kelu Nair alone. Kelu simply means actor. Who is an actor? There was a discussion in the drama. See, poet and the actor, Kunyaraman Nair and Kelu Nair, they too are on the stage, and the writer Balakrishnan was asked to go out. It's a postmodern technique when the characters come in search of the author, like that. And character goes out of the stage, and Kelu Nair and Kunyaraman Nair speak about writing of drama. And he says, I am not able to put everything into black and white through my poetry, my life of Kemadruma. No, I was very poor. And Kelu Nair also says that he too was very much poor. And these dialogues in between Kelu Nair and Kunyaraman Nair reveals the technique behind writing a drama, a postmodern drama, having all the innovations, liberating the whole concept of drama from the old Aristotelian ways. Here everything is open-ended, we can say. Nothing is hidden. The seamy side is shown. The inner realities are shown. Even the green room of the drama is shown as the stage or on the stage. So everything is upside down or inside out. Everything is discussed as in a Brechthian theatre, in an epic theatre of Bertolt Brecht. So many ideas merge in this drama. See, art is not words alone. Kelu Nair says, an actor that Kelu is speaks about their duty. They are entrusted with the duty to reveal something else, says Kunyaraman Nair. We need not discuss and beat around the bush. We are here to speak about the writing of the play the significance of play. No, actually, it was Kelu Nair who began the theatre of agitation and propaganda that was there in Bengal, and in Kerala, this particular person is responsible for that theatre. Later, V.T. Bhattacharya and K. Damodaran, those people accepted the same path of Kelu Nair. And we know the story of Adukkalayil Ninnu Arangathekku, Pattabaki and others, but we never know about Pakkanar Charitam of Kelu Nair. So we have to come back to the northern region of Kerala to recover from the memory of people. That is what the drama is doing actually. The Kerala Renaissance, we have our own contribution from this part of Kerala. And the dialogue between the two people go on for some time, and they use mirrors to reflect upon, to think about so many ideas that are to be discussed with the audience. The enlightened audience of Kelu are matured enough to understand the words, the ideas, the deeds, the acts of Kelu Nair and P. Kunyaraman Nair. And Kelu Nair is found reading at one particular part of the drama a newspaper where he reads aloud 1928 May 26, Payyanur got ready to welcome Pandit Nehru, the 4th Regional Conference of the Indian National Congress. The regional conference meeting was reconvened at 1:30 p.m. After Kelu Nair's inspiring and exhorting song, the secretary, Krombeil, he read out the goodwill messages sent by so and so, and also the resolution presented by Kuru Neelakandan Namboodiripadu, removal of untouchability. This conference requests the people of Kerala to eradicate the evil practice of untouchability. Sriman Kesavan Pulayanar seconded the resolution. This is the core part of the drama. Kelu Nair, Kunyaraman Nair, Tirumumbu, Kuttamattu, all those people assembled at Payyanur. Vallathol Narayana Menon himself had come to inaugurate the literary events in 1928. An Aikya Keralam was emerging. It was in the making. A resolution was passed in Payyanur, and also for removal of untouchability in the lines of Mahatma Gandhi. Nehru was there to inaugurate the whole function. So there was a historical moment described in this text, and they were part of these movements in the last century, national movement and also these kinds of anti-caste movement. And his own wife Meenakshi was highly critical of Kelu Nair for writing drama on contemporary people, ordinary people. Why should Kelu Nair write about people around him? His own father, a patriarch, was a character in one of his dramas, Janaki Parinayam, and her own son, Damu, will be having adverse effect of that drama, she cautions. But Kelu Nair sticks on to that because Purana Nadagam, Sangeeta Nadagam, such things will never help people of Kerala. Family reformation, social revolution should happen before political revolution. In the line of Ambedkar, B.R. Ambedkar, we have that kind of an idea that there should be social revolution happening first. But in Kerala, what happened is only family reformation, only community reformation happened. Social revolution happened in Kerala and also in India at large. The political revolution that happened didn't come down to the level of the ordinary people. Because of that, the caste system continues still. And Kelu Nayar knows that things would not be that easy. So he ends up his life and he says he has no regret for doing that because he had done his work and his memory will always energize the people of Kerala. They will once again go back to the historical moments and reconstruct the life of people of Kerala to their benefit. The drama ends here with a dialogue with Pakana. It was actually a monologue of Kelu Nayar. He goes to a statue of Pakana. He says, don't look at me like that, oh Pakana. You defeat me. Do you think that you have defeated me? No, I won't myself be defeated like that. Are you too on the side of the Puranic characters? No, Pakanare, don't degrade yourself to the level of that group. I cannot bear that. No, don't look at me like that. I will drench you in this black coal. He's applying some kind of a black powder onto the face of Pakanar. He distorts the figure of Pakanar and looks at it intently and feels penitent, deeply sorry. He says, forgive me, Pakanare, forgive me. The rhythm has gone wrong somewhere. The studied footwork goes wrong. Dark clouds fill the lighted spaces inside me. Forgive me, Pakanare, forgive me. The drama ends like that. See, a great revolutionary, a social revolutionary that he was, he could not reconcile himself, his ideas with that of the then society. The society was hostile to him. They were not able to accept his ideas. So he had to put out his life, he ended up his life. And here he is recovered in the memory of people of Kerala through this drama Kelu by N. Sasidharan and E.P. Rajagopalan. Now let us discuss the questions and answers of the play Kelu. Question number 1. What occasions the convening of the Vidwan P. Kelu Nayar Memorial Trust meeting and who presides over it? The 50th anniversary of Indian independence occasions the convening of the meeting of the Vidwan P. Kelu Nayar Memorial Trust meeting, and K. Madhavan, the trust chairman and Kelu Nayar's student, presides over it. Question number 2. What idea does K. Madhavan put forward at the Vidwan P. Kelu Nayar Memorial Trust meeting? K. Madhavan asks the trust members to try to present Kelu Master's life through his favorite medium, drama. Question number 3. What is Balakrishna Nambiar's first reaction to the suggestion that he compose a play on Vidwan P. Kelu Nayar? Balakrishna Nambiar's first reaction was that though he was able to write the biography of Kelu Nayar, to write a play about him was doubtful. Question number 4. What are P. Kunyirama Nayar's reasons for entering the play on Kelu? P. Kunyirama Nayar says that it was in the soil which Kelu Nayar had plowed and made fertile that his footsteps first left their imprints, and so he felt that he should enter the play about Kelu Nayar. Question number 5. What are Kelu Nayar's memories about P. Kunyiraman Nayar? What comes to his mind when Kelu Nayar sees Kunyiraman Nayar is the ball game at Vellikothu ground, the image of a goalkeeper who lies on his back near his post, staring at the sky. Question number 6. What for Kelu Nayar is the significance of art? Art for Kelu Nayar is not words alone. It is not just the significance of words, but the significance of actions too that troubled him. Art conjoins words and actions, vak and karma. Question number 7. Who was the special invitee at the 4th Regional Conference of the Indian National Congress at Payyanur? Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was the special invitee at the 4th Regional Conference of the Indian National Congress at Payyanur. Question number 8. What was the resolution passed at the Payyanur INC conference about? Removal of untouchability was the resolution passed at the Payyanur INC conference. Question number 9. What is Meenakshi's first observation about Kelu Nayar's play? Why leave the Puranic myths and write a play about the lives of ordinary people? There will only be trouble, as relatives will turn against Kelu Nayar. This was Meenakshi's first observation about Kelu Nayar's play. Question number 10. What is the name of P. Kunyiraman Nayar's autobiography? Kaviyude Kalpadugal is the name of P. Kunyiraman Nayar's autobiography. Question number 11. What does Kelu do to the statue of Payyanar? Kelu takes coal in his hand and smears it all over the eyes of the Payyanar statue and drenches him in the black coal. Question number 12. To whom does Kelu Nayar apologize at the end of the play? Kelu Nayar apologizes to Payyanar, a character in Parayi Petta Pandirakulam, as well as a character of his own play, Payyanar Charitam.